Hey everyone, John the Contractor Growth Guy here. And listen, one of the questions I get asked all the time is this. Hey John, what do you mean by systems? You're always talking about systems. And honestly, I think the word gets thrown around so much in business that it's really lost its meaning. When many contractors think systems, they think software, they think CRMs, they think automation, they think some complicated process or corporate red tape. That's not what I'm talking about. Let's break this down because when I say systems, I'm talking about having a repeatable way of doing things in your business. That's it. The system is simply a process that produces a predictable result. Let me give you an example. When a lead calls your company or contacts your company online, what happens next? Do you answer the phone the same way each time? Do you ask the same qualifying questions on each call? Do you gather the same information each time? Do you schedule appointments in the same way? Or does it depend on how busy you are, what mood you're in, or who happens to answer the phone? That's the difference, by the way, between having a system and not having one. The same thing applies to estimates. Do you have a process for running estimates? Do you have a process for following up? Do you have a process for asking for referrals? Do you have a process for handling customer concerns? Most contractors don't, unfortunately, especially smaller companies. Everything lives in our heads. And that's why it's fine when you're a one-man operation, but eventually something happens. You get busier. You need help. You hire that help. You bring on office staff. You add another crew. And suddenly nobody knows how to do things because you've never actually defined how things are done. And to get what that is, they have to go to your head, which means you're always in demand. The result is chaos. Customers get different experiences, important steps get missed, problems start showing up everywhere, not because you're bad at what you do, but because your business is relying on your memory as the owner instead of systems. Now, here's something important. The goal of systems is not to make your business feel robotic. The goal is consistency. Customers like consistency. Employees like consistency. Business owners definitely like consistency. A system doesn't replace people, it helps good people succeed and do better. The businesses that grow the healthiest are usually not the ones with the most talent. They're the ones with the most consistency. And good news is that systems don't have to be complicated. In fact, some of the best systems are surprisingly simple. A checklist, a script, a process, a sequence of steps. That's literally all a system really is. If you want to grow your business, increase your profitability, and definitely reduce your stress and create a better customer experience, systems become incredibly important. And that's why you'll hear me talk about them so often. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like more contractor-focused business training, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Check out Contractor Growth Guy on Instagram, and you can learn a lot about us there. The links are in our bio.